Hey people, so I'm Reuben from Hardyakka Horticulture. I'm just back doing a bit more tool maintenance. So I'm just doing a quick check over of the brush cutter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the its cover off, check the air filter, check the speed settings, make sure they're not vibrating off. And then what I think I'll do is I'll check the spark plug, and I should check the muffler. It's been a while since I've checked the muffler, so I'll take all that off. So alright, I'll get started by checking the air filter. Got this nice little spin around this right there. So the air filter is in here, and that's starting to look a bit dirty, as you can see, so I should probably replace that. Give it a bit of a clean for the moment, but yeah, next time I'm in town I'll get another air filter from my mower shop and throw that in there. Just a bit of a blowout. That's that. Just check my speed settings. They are okay. Not too bad. I haven't noticed a performance problem, and they're still on, so that's not too bad. So I'll put this back on there. That way. Bit fiddly doing this, not being able to see exactly where the bolt is. There we go. That's that. I'm going to have to take this top off. Need a specific screwdriver to do this. Different machines might require different ones. I'm using a Torx 25. It's just these two bolts holding this cover on. And I might want to take that spark plug lead off. Yep. And okay, so from here I can do a couple of things. I'll first check the spark plug. That's not looking too bad actually. If it was really bad, it'd be gunged up with black carbon on the between the electrode and the thing. Got a bit of carbon around the base of it there, but it's not too bad, so that doesn't need replacing yet. I'll put that back in. There we go. And now I'll just bring the camera over here so you can see what I'm doing with the muffler. Tilt that down a bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and check in there. There's a screen in there that it's a spark arrestor. It prevents the muffler from firing sparks. Obviously useful when preventing fires. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this screen off and make sure the spark arrestor is not too gunged up, because a lot of carbon flows through the muffler, as you'd expect, and that can gunge up the spark arrestor. That can cause it to stall. been a while since I've taken this off. It's not having performance issues, but it's worth doing just to make sure. Okay. This is not, it's hoping to get into the screen that's between the, just trying, you can sort of just see it between in there. I might be able to bang that out. No, it's not doing much. I'm not going to force that. Oh well, is that the spark? I think that's the spark arrestor there. That's a. Oh, it's got two spark arresters probably. Just take this off and show you what I'm talking about. It's been a while since I've done this. Yeah, so there's a screen just there, in there, and I can see that's pretty clear. So, yeah, that'd be the first one to go as well, because that's where the smoke. That's where the exhaust first passes through, so that's clear is a very good sign. So I won't replace the spark arrestor. Ah, it's a fiddly job. There we go. There we go. Ah. Kneel down and do this. Do these finger tight for the moment, then line them all up, then tighten them all up. That's the way I was taught to undo bolts. Oh. First of the spark arrestor setup, that's incredibly safe. And now, those wires back into, there's wires that clip in here, so I'll just take this off to make it easier to do that. And should make it easier to get that spark plug lead through. actually. Yeah, it's not. Hasn't been throwing out too much grass, but while I'm doing it, may as well. The other important thing I need to remember to check is the heat exchanger, and it's looking pretty clean. The reason you do that is because that's where the heat from that dissipates the heat coming out of the ignition, out of the strokes of the engine. So it obviously gets incredibly hot, and sometimes you get bits of grass stuck in there, and that grass dries out, and dry grass plus heat does not end well. So yeah, I mean, I use this machine to do some pretty chaotic work. You've seen videos of what I do with it, so yeah, get some dry grass all over the place, and yeah, definitely worth keeping on top of that, because you don't want a fire to start while you're brush cutting. Not fun when that happens. Well, I don't believe it will be fun when that happens. And it would not look good for me as a firefighter to do that, let me tell you. Alright, let's put these couple of bolts back on. Tight. Different machines are assembled differently, so you know, this is for my Shindaiwa. The old still that I used to have, it was set up completely differently. The speed setting is completely set up in a different way. But what I'll just do now is I'll just give it a crank. Probably won't hear much of this, but I'm just going to give it a crank for a couple of seconds. There we go. So obviously she still starts and runs beautifully. Anyway, I'll leave it there for this video. I'll probably do a couple more videos and maintain a couple more tools, and then yeah, I'll see you on the work site next time, which will be not too long. Anyway, see you guys.